princesses! Today I'm going to be doing a Korean beauty haul, and this is all of the stuff that I bought during the month of January. Now, I have never done hauls before because I never have enough products from one purchase to actually justify making a video. So I saved up all of the things that I bought during the month of January, including some of the things that were sent to me during the month of January. I also believe in hauling responsibly, so not just buying things for the sake of buying things, but actually putting some research into it and buying them because you need them or want them, rather than just seeing them and buying them. I'm also going to talk a little bit about the stores that I buy from and why I buy from them too, so hopefully that is helpful. So I'm going to start off with the products that I got from KoreanKiwiBeauty, and I am really bad at holding everything, so yeah, I got 5 lip tints, a compact, and a mask. So KoreanKiwiBeauty is now one of my favourite places to buy Korean cosmetics and skincare from because they are based in New Zealand, so the shipping is super quick, and they're probably the best priced products in New Zealand. And for those of you guys that aren't in New Zealand, it is a little bit pricey to buy Korean cosmetics and skincare here because there just aren't that many people who sell them. So the people who do sell them for quite a big markup than what I would usually buy from another store online. So it's nice to be able to buy from a store that doesn't feel like I'm being ripped off from. And I know that sounds really harsh because I know that businesses have to be businesses and make a profit and everything, but when products are literally twice the price from where I can buy them in like online stores in Korea, I'm not going to buy from them. It's just ridiculous. So let's start off with the mask that I chose. This is a new mask for me and a really interesting one. This is a modeling mask. So inside the pot there is a bunch of powder, which of course you can't see because it is white. You mix this as water and it becomes almost like a clay-like substance. You smother it all over your face and it dries down, become a rubbery texture. These are super fun to use and it is my first one, so I'm definitely having a really good time using it. I also got the Etude House My Little Nut Cream Cushion Filter, and this is a little bit of a different product for me as well because it is the first product I've used that actually has the cream filter in it. So instead of having a cushion, it's kind of like a creamy mesh sort of thing. I don't actually know what is in this, so I kind of want to use it up and cut it up just to see what's inside of it. But of course the packaging is super cute and there is a cute little puff inside as well, and the name My Little Nut, although very appropriate in the Western world, does mean My Little Nutcracker. And the last thing that I got from KoreanKiwiBeauty were the water tints from Peripera, and this is my first time trying any Peripera stuff or even pronouncing the name Peripera in real life before, so if I'm pronouncing it incorrectly, please do let me know in the comments kindly. These are the Vivid Tint waters and they are really cute because they're shaped like little water bottles, which I thought was so sweet, and they come in little like milk cutting containers. But I really enjoy using lip tints, so I thought that these would be a really nice comparison to a lot of the other lip tints that I've already tried, and I always find it hard to find lip tints that adhere fully to the rest of my lips. So it will be interesting to see if these pass the test. The next store that I shopped at was TesterKorea, and I got these 3 products from them. I chose to buy the rest of the shades from these products somewhere else because they were cheaper, but TesterKorea had these shades that the other site didn't have, so I chose to buy from them for that purpose. So I got 2 of the shades of the milk tint. Now I bought the milk tint line because it had a purple tint which I thought would be very comparable to Benefit's Lolly Tint. But the real reason that I made a purchase was then because I wanted to buy the Skinfood Sugar Cookie Blush, and they had the shade 5 Pale Pink, which I could not find literally anywhere else. But unfortunately TesterKorea didn't actually send me the right shade. I bought number 5 Pale Pink and they sent me number 1 Bebe Pink. So I contacted them, they issued me a refund and I repurchased Pale Pink. So fingers crossed they actually send the right one, because from what I see from swatches online they look really similar, but I really do want to complete the collection because I hate doing reviews when I'm missing 1 or 2 shades. I think it's kind of frustrating because it's nice to see all of the shades swatched next to each other, especially if the colours are really close. Next up, I have some products that were actually sent to me for review, and these products are from the brand Yadah, which I think I'm saying correctly, but I have no idea, and they were sent to me for review by BBCosmetic. And I think a lot of you guys get the wrong idea when I say things were sent to me for review. This literally just means that the company has sent these products for me to talk about. I am not paid to talk about them. They are the payment for the review, and it's not a very high payment if you think about it. So there really isn't any pressure for me to be lying to you guys about the product because like I'm not getting paid hundreds of dollars to speak about these. I'm literally just getting paid in sunscreen, brow tattoos and foundations. So from the Yadah range, they sent the Oh My Sun Slush sunscreen, a quick tattoo brow gel and an all day cushion. And so far the one that I like the best is the sunscreen, and the one that I like the worst is the brow tattoo. Don't get me wrong, the brow tattoo works really well. It lasted for more than 7 days on my eyebrows, which is a spoiler for the future review, but they were orange. Why is it every time I get a brow tattoo it turns orange? It's supposed to be dark ash. But it was like orange as soon as I pulled it off my brows. I just want brows that aren't orange. Even though my buns are starting to look kind of orange. Also, I have so much hair that this is as small as I could get the buns. They look like cinnamon rolls. But I won't talk about these too much because the reviews are coming up very shortly. I don't think these are technically K-Beauty, but I bought them in January anyway, and they're Asian beauty because I believe these are a Japanese brand. But this is a new set of one-day contact lenses from Lil Moon. These are the 3-tone color contact lenses in cream greige. Now these are quite expensive, and this time at the optometrist I was blessed enough to be given the same prescription for both my eyes. So I was able to buy 1 box of these instead of having to buy 2 with different prescriptions. Thankfully, because otherwise they were really expensive. And again, I am reviewing these soon because I only had 10 pieces. This means that I can only wear this contact lenses 5 times, so I have to do the review pretty quickly, otherwise I just literally won't have the contact lenses. But I am wearing them today. You can tell that they are pretty natural looking in terms of their enlargement, but they are a very different color than what I am used to. I'm not sure if I like the colour very much. It is cream greige, but they kind of look a little bit green to me, which is a little bit odd, but they are really comfortable, so I will definitely be getting a different colour of these next time. Lastly, all of the rest of the stuff in this box is from RoseRoseShop. So if you guys have seen my where I buy my Asian cosmetics before, RoseRoseShop is a place that I shop when I am buying a lot of small things. So as you can see, oh my gosh, there is a lot of small things in here and they're not very heavy, especially because the blushes are bulky but not heavy. So I'll start off with the Skinfood Sugar Cookie blushes. I have 5 of the shades. Obviously the 6th one is still on its way from TesterKorea and hopefully it is the right shade, otherwise I'm going to be so annoyed if they get it wrong twice. Like, I know they look similar, but come on. And I've wanted to try these out for quite a long time. They have been around for quite a long time, but I am actually very underwhelmed with the quality of these. Most of them you cannot even get any colour payoff, which is really bizarre. So they look lovely, but then as soon as I rub my finger on them, and like I am rubbing pretty hard, they feel like they're plastic. There's no colour. There's nothing. I've gone hard and like the tiniest amount of colour. It's just a little bit ridiculous. But some of the shades are nice. So I'm waiting for the 6th shade to come along and then I will review them, but so far, not impressed. I also have the other 2 shades of the Too Cool for School Milk Tints, and I was really hoping that this orange one would dupe the Benefit Cha Cha tint, but it doesn't. It's way too orange. The lavender is pretty good though. It's a little bit sheerer than Lolly Tint, but it's pretty good. And I mean, this is $5 US, whereas the Benetint is 57 New Zealand dollars. I think I can handle a little bit of building up for that price difference. Next, for exactly the same reason, I got the Etude House Dear Darling Water Tints. Now, Etude House has got a lot of different styles of tints, so eventually I will try them all and tell you what the difference is, but for now I don't know what the difference is. I mainly got these because I wanted to dupe the Benetint, and none of these are actually very good dupes at all, but they are really nice tints. I haven't actually done a wear test on them, but on the looks they look really nice and it's a nice colour range. These are super cheap too. These are $2.30 in US dollars, so it was worth a go as well. I went really hard on the lip products during January because I also got the Etude House Fresh Cherry Tints. These are another one of the really old style of tints that Etude House does. They have done them forever, and 2 of these are supposed to be dupes for the Benefit tints, and I'm actually wearing one of the pink ones. I think it's this one on my lips today, even though it looks way sheerer than what it would be. It looks almost like it would be that colour, but it's not. It is the darker one, and they are really lovely tints. They are very sheer, so building them up to 2 or 3 coats is going to be needed, but I always have to try the classics too. And last but not least, from RoseRoseShop, I got the Innisfree No Sebum Blur Primer, and again, I bought this in the hopes of duping something, and hopefully this is going to dupe the Benefit Professional. It sounds like I'm just on a rampage of duping Benefit things, but honestly, those are actually the only things that I own from Benefit, and they're really expensive, and this pretty much seems exactly like Professional so far. I still need to do the photographs and everything like that, but it's so cheap. It's so cheap, and people love this as well. This is definitely a holy grail amongst many princesses, so I thought it was well worth trying out. And that is all for my Korean beauty haul in January. I can't really call it a huge beauty haul because it's not huge, but they are products that I wanted to try, products I wanted to review for you guys. So if you guys ever have any products that you want me to review, do let me know in the comments of any video and I will try my best to review it. The only things that I probably will try not to review are products that I know are going to be bad for my skin. So any products that are going to be like way too dark, or if it's a product that contains yeast ferment extract, because I know that my skin doesn't like that, I will try to avoid them just because I know they're a waste of money for me. But I especially love reviewing lip and cheek products, obviously, and foundations are one of my favorites as well. Skincare is always good too, but it takes a long time to review skincare, so do keep that in mind. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.